Hi, Steve. Australia is the most successful team in ICC events. What is mindset behind this, and Australia's mindset behind the success in the global events?
Yeah, good question. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think maybe the pressure of big tournaments brings the best out of us. Is this supposed to be on? Are we on? There we go. Happy? Yeah, good question. Yeah, I think the pressure of big tournaments gets the best out of us as a team. I think over the last 10 or so years, we probably haven't performed as well as we would have liked in the Champions Trophy. We know that sometimes in the big tournaments in World Cups, for instance, it takes us a little while to get into our groove, which we've done in the last few. But we know with Champions Trophy, it's a shorter format. You're only playing 3-round games, so you have to be switched on from the first one. So our message to the group is essentially it's a quarterfinal to begin proceedings, and hopefully they can bring the best out of our players.
Steve, retirements, injuries, missing the fast bowling drive, and the 11th hour captaincy in the ICC Champions Trophy. Even we have pictures of Pat Cummins instead of you. So, as a captain, this all made a pressure on you. On the other side, you are feeling no pressure, having some new team, no hopes, no targets. So, do you feel pressure in all these hurdles, or you're pressureless captain right now because you don't have to do anything and you just have to perform?
I mean, I'm pretty relaxed. There's always pressure when you're playing in international events and big tournaments. So, look, I think it's clear we're obviously missing a few of our gun-fast bowlers, but we're not worried about that. We're thinking about what we've got here and the opportunity that those guys have. So, there's some quality players in that room that are playing in almost their first big event, I suppose, which they're looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to as well. I think it's going to be great to see them placed under pressure against the quality oppositions, and it's going to be an exciting time for us. So, looking forward to it.
Steve, India-Pakistan is a big rivalry, and now Australia and England is also a big cricket rivalry. So how do you take this one, and how do you see the England cricket team? They announced their 11. Do you see the conditions will favor one spinner here?
Yeah, look, England are a great side. They've been a very good white ball team for a long period of time, and we're looking forward to starting our campaign against them tomorrow. Hopefully it's a belter of a game. I actually haven't seen the surface yet. I wasn't here when we trained at this ground a few days back. I was a bit sick, so I actually haven't seen the surface, and it was under covers just now. So to your one spin question, I'm unsure. I'll have a look when I get an opportunity, and we'll go from there.
On that firstly, have you got England at the end of the team? Have you decided on your team yet?
We haven't yet. We're pretty clear where we're sort of heading, but we'll name it at the toss tomorrow. I need to have a look at the surface when we get an opportunity as well. So, we're pretty clear where we want to go, but I'll name it tomorrow.
And does it feel a different dressing room without Pat and Josh at the start and Mitch start? Does it feel different to you to be in there and not see them there with them?
I mean, it's a little bit different. I played for 10 years plus with those guys around, so it's a little bit different. But as I alluded to before, I think it's a great opportunity for some of these younger guys to showcase their skills in a world event. And I'm looking forward to it. I think they've been placed under pressure in many different scenarios, in whether it be T20 cricket or different T20 franchise things around the world. So they've played in high pressure scenarios. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that stacks up, I suppose, in a world event against some quality players too.
Steve, first of all, very warm welcome to Pakistan and best of luck for tomorrow's clash. The question is, you are in top 4, including Virat, Williamson and Joe Root. But our superstar Babar Azam is lacking runs since last 50 odd innings. Can you share some words or advice of Babar Azam?
Look, he's a quality player. You know, he's had a really good career so far. You know, he's got all the time in the world, the way he plays. He's got a solid technique. He's got a good head on his shoulders. So, yeah, look, maybe he hasn't scored as many runs as he would have liked in the last little bit. We're all guilty of that at stages throughout our careers, don't worry. But, yeah, look, he's a wonderful player.
Steve, with the Champions Trophy and the World Cup formats being quite similar, I was just wondering, does being the reigning World Cup champion sort of impact the motivation for the Champions Trophy?
I think it's irrelevant, really. It's another event. Yeah, and as I sort of alluded to before, you know, you've got to be focused from that first game. You know, I think in our last World Cup, we were a bit slow to get started. We were really under the pump, and then, you know, we brought our best cricket towards the back end of the tournament, which I think is what you need in World Cups. Champions Trophy is a lot different. Obviously, the 8 best sides at the moment are here. You can't be slow to get started. You've got to get right into your work from the outset. So, yeah, that's our message to the group, and yeah, the guys are excited about getting started tomorrow night against England out here.
Well, hi Steve. You guys have upper hand on England if you talk about last 10 ODIs between you guys. So coming into this tournament, both of the teams have lost their respective series to India and Sri Lanka. So any specific plan for tomorrow so that you can start on a winning note?
Score one more run than the opposition. Simple as that. I think, yeah, we both didn't play as well as we would have liked, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks. But, you know, that doesn't mean a great deal coming into tomorrow. I think it's a fresh start. It's a new tournament. Yeah, 2 good teams going at it. So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a good game.
Staying on the right, Steve.
Steve, England and Australia both are favourite teams for Pakistani spectators. So what strategy you will make tomorrow to charge and attract spectators towards you and your team?
Just hopefully put in a good performance. You know, I think we'll be nice and positive, nice and aggressive. You know, both with bat and ball early on in the power play, and try and get on top from that point of view. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Just go out and play a really nice brand of cricket, and yeah, hopefully we can get some good support out here tomorrow.
Hi Steve, I think there were a lot of questions about tomorrow match, but I want to ask you specifically that what do you think, who will be the 4 semi-finalists of this Champions Trophy? But one is obviously Australia in your point of view.
Oh, no, I'm not going to answer that. I think we've got, you know, 8 really good teams that I think can win on any given day. So I think that's what makes this tournament really good. You know, you've got to turn up on every day and play a really good game of cricket. So no, I'm not answering that question, but best 4 teams will be there at the end.
Steve, England have named Smith at number 3. Will you be batting 3? You don't know your team perhaps, but will you bat 3?
Pretty good chance, I reckon, yeah.
So, back
Hi
to
Steve. You have played your last match in Kazakhstan Stadium in 22. You have played the test match here, and now you are coming back to a new Kazakhstan Stadium, which is built newly. How has been the experience here in the new stadium under the lights, or playing in have you trained here for last 2 days?
No, it looks really good. It's the first I've seen of it. I said before, I didn't come to the training session the other day. I was a bit sick, but yeah, here now, and no, it looks great. The new change room's really good, and the stands look beautiful. So now, hopefully, we have a nice crowd out here tomorrow, a good atmosphere, and yeah, hopefully, we can put on a good show for them.
Hello, Steve. We saw in the Tri-Nation series, fast bowler getting good bounce at the first inning of the match. Can be fast bowler can be more effective than spinner?
I think both can play a real part. You know, first to second innings could be a little bit different. We've seen, I heard the other night here when the boys trained, there was a bit of duel around in the evening. So the back end of the game, you know, could be, you know, challenging for the bowlers with a wet ball and skidding on. So, you know, the day might spin a little bit more when it's a little bit drier. So I think both have a part to play.
last couple, folks. One here and one there.
Hi Steve. England have selected Mark Wood, Brian Carson, Jofra Archer. I think all three will probably be expected maybe on a roll in this winner's Ashes. Does that have any bearing on you as batters going forward into the Ashes this winter? I know you obviously based on so I'm not going to say anything quite as quick as you might be able to land at the moment. But does that have any sort of bearing on you?
Oh, not really. I mean, I've faced all those guys quite a bit. So have a lot of the guys in the change room. So now they're quality bowlers. They're a good attack. So now we're looking forward to coming up against them tomorrow.
Hey Steve, you visited Pakistan before and now you for the Champions Trophy. Tell us about your experience about Pakistan, about culture, food and people.
No, it's been wonderful so far. The hospitality's been great. People are lovely. The food's been great at our hotel. We haven't really had a chance to get out and do too much. It's pretty secure, but played a little bit of golf, which has been nice as well. It's a wonderful place to play. I've actually never played a white ball game in Pakistan before, so I'm excited by that experience, and it's been great so far, and hopefully that continues.